With demands for better pay and better scheduling, today hundreds of off-duty Delta pilots plan to picket at the world's busiest airport.
So they'll protest at Hartsfield-Jackson, but that's really just one of a handful of locations.
Today's protest comes in the midst of planned cancellations, Jerry, but then the start of the busy holiday weekend.
So, Jerry, I'm curious, there have been so many challenges already. Would this slow things down even more?
Well, a statement that Delta sent us says that the picketing today by off-duty pilots should not disrupt operations by Delta here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport and other U.S. airports. Delta pilots first picketed back in March, demanding that the airline adjusted scheduling. The pilots are complaining that they are overworked and stressed. Delta and its pilots have been in contract negotiations for the past 2 years. The airline has acknowledged that there are too few pilots to meet demands right now that have been building, pent-up demand that's been building during the pandemic. Delta has scratched 100 flights a day from now through August. Captain Jason Ambrosi says by the end of the summer, Delta pilots will have worked more overtime than they did in all of 2018 and 2019.
Delta pilots were frontline leaders during COVID and recovery. We helped our airline by flying record amounts of overtime, spending more time away from our families to get customers safely to their destinations. It's time for management to recognize our contributions.
To lighten the impact of all of this on passengers, Delta is waiving any change fees for any passenger that agrees to move their flight from this weekend, this very busy weekend, until next week. That's for any passengers that booked before July 29th.
All right, Jerry Carnes at Atlanta's airport. Thanks, Jerry.